And welcome back into Pure Adrenaline Sports, everybody. This is John coming at you with live play-by-play and live reaction. A game 3 here between the Mets and Cubs. Cubs looking to go for the 3-game sweep. Mets looking to avoid an 11-game losing streak. So thank you, everybody that showed up to our power ranking stream this morning. That is available on the YouTube side. If you missed it, Miss Gina says, be right back. Need food and coffee. Raymond's here as well. What is going on, everybody? We'll get to the poll in the chat on the YouTube side as well. We'll get into today's lineups. Make sure we're good to go on all the platforms here first. Let's skip that. Let's get into today's lineups, today's defensive alignments, and all that stuff. Our buddy Fitzy right now doing the Celtics game versus Sixers. So we'll keep an eye on that. The NHL playoffs are back on today. Our Flyers with the 3-2 win last night over Pittsburgh to win game 1 of that series. Game 2 will be tomorrow night at 7. We'll be live for that one. But let's get going here, everybody. We'll look at the Met defense first. Once again, Carson Benz will lead off. Bo Bichette will bat second. Francisco Lindor third. Luis Robert Jr. in the cleanup hole. MJ Melendez will DH again. Bat fifth. Mark Vientos sixth. Brett Beatty seventh. Marcus Semien eighth. And Luis Torrens will bat ninth. The Flyers won 3-2 last night, Jacob. The Cub defense to start the game. It'll be Happ in left, PCA in center field, Suzuki in right. On the infield, Bregman at third, Swanson at short, Horner at second, Bush at first, Kelly behind the dish, and Javier Assad is on the mound. We'll look at that again here as we go through. We'll check out the Mets when they're out on defense as well. Flyers were good. Flyers shut Pittsburgh down. They had a 3-1 lead, and Pittsburgh got the late goal. But that was it. Zen says that was a good one. Stars and Wild was really boring. Yeah, was that the game? It was like 6-2 or something. Carson Benz takes a strike. Man, they came back from commercial break. They're already back at it here. The 0-1 bounced inside 1-1. The 1-1. And that one fouled off down the left field side, 1-2. Miss Gina says Flyers played a great game last night. What's up, Zen? What's up, Miss Gina? Raymond. In for a called strike 3. Come on, Benj. You're the leadoff guy. You can't be taking called strike 3. That's why they took Lindor out of the leadoff spot. I'll bring up Bichette with one out and nobody on. In for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. Swung on a mast, 0-2. You look at the one right down the middle of the plate and you swing at the one in the dirt. I don't get it. The 0-2. Way outside, 1-2. The 1-2. Down low, 2-2. PA is here. What's up, PA? The 2-2. And that one fouled off. We'll do it again. Miss Gina says she's multitasking, but she's here. The 2-2. Down low. No challenge by the Cubs. 3-2. Three and two the count. And that one line foul. We'll do it again. Three and two the count here to Bichette. 12th pitch of the inning. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Yep, once again, Mets face not a strikeout pitcher, but what are the Mets doing? Striking out. The 1-0 and popped foul down the left field side. The 1-1. And Lindor hits one out the center, but PCA's there. A 1-2-3 inning. We go bottom one. No score. So let's look at the Mets defensive alignment because it's a little different today. And we'll see why here in a second. Let's look at the Met defense today. It'll be Benj out in left field. That's not unusual. Robert in center, Beatty in right, Bichette at third, Lindor at short, Semien at second, Vientos at first. Terrenz, the backup catcher, getting the start today. But the big news, Tobias Meyers getting the start today for the Mets. No David Peterson. Did not hear if it was an injury or if the Mets are just like, yeah, we're done with this nonsense. So Myers, even though he's a bullpen arm, he did get a couple starts last year with Milwaukee. So we'll see how Myers does to start the game. Nico Horner will lead off for Chicago. Michael Bush will bat second. Bregman third. Happ fourth. Suzuki fifth. Ballesteros sixth. Kelly seventh. PCA will bat eighth. And Swanson will bat ninth. The first pitch from Meyers. Outside 1-0. The 1-0. Outside 2-0. Darnell says Mendoza should be fired and left in Chicago. The 2-0. There's a strike. Come on, challenge that. Why do the Mets not challenge the balls and strikes? The 3-0. Inside ball 4. Here's Bush. The first pitch is in for a strike, 0-1. Pick-off throw, not in time over to first. Raymond says throw strikes. Tobias. What's up, Darnell? Up high, 1-1. Johnny's here. Raymond saying turn 2 here. The 1-1. And that one popped up. Terren sheds the match, but it'll go out of play. 1-2. 1-2 to count. Brad's here. What's up, Brad? How are things in Hawaii? The 1-2. Called strike 3. Got him looking. 1 away. Absolutely, Luminous. Thank you for being here. Inside 1-0. Bregman batting .229 in the year. 2 home runs, 9 runs batted in. 1 for 9 so far in this series. And that one, Semion's got it. He'll flip it to Lindor for 1. The return throw, double play. So the leadoff walk is erased. We go to the second, still scoreless. Robert Jr., Melendez, and Vientos coming up for the Mets. NHL, there are NHL playoffs today. They don't drop the puck till 3 o'clock today. The Kings and Avalanche, all game ones. The Kings and Avalanche, the Habs and Lightning at 5:45. The Bruins and Sabres at 7:30, and the Mammoth and Golden Knights tonight at 10 o'clock. Then tomorrow night, we'll be back live for the Flyers-Penguins Game 2, but the Senators and Canes will play Game 2 of their series. The Wild and Stars will play Game 2 of their series, and the Ducks and Oilers will play Game 1 of their series. Love to see a Mets double play. Yo, is Rhino here? Hey, Rising Rhino. What's up, buddy? Rhino is here. What do you got going on today, Rhino? Guys, for all your football needs, make sure you check out Rising Rhino. Does a great job of covering not only the NFL, but now that the UFL is going on, he does the Canadian Football League as well. Mixes in some other sports as well, some NHL. Did the Flyer game like we did last night. Robert takes the first pitch strike, 0-1. DO1 inside 1-1. Once again, Robert Jr., Melendez, and Vientos for the Mets here in the second. Outside 2-1. Rhino's got Avs Kings. And a little chopper to short. Swanson over to first, one away. Rhino says Avs Kings, Habs Lightning, and Spurs Blazers. Wacky says if we lose today, we better fire Mendoza. Melendez pulls one foul up the first base side, 0-1. Rhino says like number 19. If we lose today, we better fire Mendoza. I agree. DO1. Foul tipped, held on by the catcher, 0-2. Melendez calls timeout here. Fouled off, still 0-2. DO2 up high, 1-2. Called strike 3, got him looking. Third strikeout against a non-strikeout pitcher. This team does not swing the bat, man. Up and in, 1-0 to Vientos. That fire Mendoza out of a large bore cannon. The 1-0 swung on a miss. Should have 1-1. And a chopper to second. Over to first. Then the Mets go down 1-2-3 again. We go bottom 2. It'll be Happ, Suzuki, and Ballesteros for the Cubs. He called him Chuck. What time's that Avs game? Oh, at 3:00. I don't know. I don't know what else, I don't know if you're the Mets. What else do you do? You changed, you got rid of the players last year that had issues. You brought in new coaches, except for the manager. You kept the same manager. Rhino says starting soon, busy day. Yes, sir. But if you're live when we're done, we'll redirect over. Happ will lead it off here. Meyers inside corner, 0-1. In for a strike, quickly ahead 0-2. Bud, we're here or at the baseball game? The 0-2. And that one blew foul. We'll do it again. Let's give the Mets a break, guys. I mean, they literally have to face Cy Young every game. Very nice, Tim. Bounce in the dirt, 1-2. Miss Gina says, we hang in there. It stinks, but we're junkies. The 1-2. And bloop, and that's going to fall in. And a bloop base hit, man. I don't like the Mets are struggling and can't even get a bloop base hit. Oh, well, you got to swing the bat. That's why. Down low, 1-0. Suzuki 2 out of 7 so far in this series. That one down low, 2-0. Now Peterson's getting warmed up. The 2-0. And a ground ball is short. Lindor's got it. Flips to Semien for one. The turn, not in time. Suzuki was safe even if Vientos played that perfect. That'll bring up Ballesteros with one out and a runner on first. Yo, Sean M is here. What's up, Sean? Go Mets end this slump. Mets win 10-2. Meyers 6 Ks. Yeah, Meyers is only pitching 2 innings today, so that's a no. Mets and Phillies. My offense is more pathetic. No, mine is. No, mine is. The 1-0. Fouled off 1-1. There's a strike, 1-2. He the batter challenge. It was called a strike. The batter challenged. And it's a strike. I always want to talk about everything but what I'm doing. The 1-2. Up high, 2-2. Bernard is here. Michael's here. The 2-2. And fouled off. We'll do it again. What's the plan for Meyers? Just 2 innings. The 2-2. And that one popped up out to left. Benj a couple steps back and towards the line. 2 away. That'll bring up Kelly. Kelly had the big 3-run home run yesterday. In first strike, 0-1. Swung on a missed 0-2. The 0-2. Up. Oh, that was close. 1-2. What's up, MF? Called strike 3. Got him looking. Second strikeout for Meyers. We'll see if they let him go one more. But we go to the third. Still scoreless. It'll be 7, 8, and 9 for the Mets. Beatty, Semien, and Terrence. GM says, thanks, John, for your play-by-play. Let's go, Mets. GM, make sure there should be a way to chat in the live chat as well. Make sure you do that. Some other baseball games today. The Yankees and Royals are in a rain delay. Giants and Nationals, no score in the 4th inning. Rays have a 2-1 lead over the Pirates in the 5th. Guardians up 4-0 over the Orioles in the 4th. Marlins up 3-0 over the Brewers. Twins up 1-0 over the Reds. Cardinals and Astros are scoreless. We are scoreless here. Dodgers Rockies at 3:10. White Sox and A's at 4 o'clock. Padres and Angels at 4. Rangers Mariners. Blue Jays Diamondbacks. Tigers Red Sox. And Braves Phillies tonight at 7 o'clock. Is it raining here, Mrs. PAS?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
It is, so wonder if Philly might get rained out tonight. Meyers did all right for 2 innings. No score for the Cubs. How do I feel about the Mets this year? Well, I was expecting a playoff push. But I want to correct a stat I said yesterday about teams that have lost 10 straight games in a season, not making the playoffs. Not making the World Series is what I should have said. Teams that have lost 10 straight, like last year, the Guardians. Somebody put it in the chat, too. The Guardians made the playoffs last year after losing 10 in a row. So, but no team has ever won a World Series in a season where they've lost 10 in a row. Bob says 11 in a row. Well, not yet. That one lined out the left. Beatty ends his 0 for 22 streak. A leadoff single. That'll bring up Semien. Oh, well, maybe not then. Maybe it is sunny down there. I don't know. It's raining here, bud. Semien drops down a bunt. Barehanded play. Got him. That's close. Nice play by Bregman. That's going to be a sacrifice, 5-3. Come on, SNY, show a replay instead of showing Bregman's back. He stayed on the bag, I guess. SNY doesn't show it. That'll bring up Torrens with a runner on second and 1 out. Up high, 1-0. Miss Gina says she doesn't even have to look outside. Her body tells her if it's raining and cold. Oh, Mendoza's absolutely the problem. Fouled off 1-1. He is not a leader of men. Oh, I don't know. They just showed a different angle from that play at first, and I think he's safe from that angle. Doesn't matter. The Mets didn't challenge. Outside, 2-1. I want to know why he doesn't think Mendoza's the problem. Down low, 3-1. No. And Torrens hits one in the second. Runner moved to third. 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup with Benj. Every season Mendoza has been here, sometime throughout the season, Met fans have been asking for him to be replaced. The man is not a leader of men. Up high, 1-0. The 1-0. Blooped foul. Austin Wells sucks. Let's go Yankees. What's up? Thanks for hitting that subscribe button. Appreciate that. The 1-1. Inside 2-1. Correct. Mendoza is not the only problem. You in the offseason, the Mets replaced every other coach on the staff except for him. And you're still getting the same results. The 2-1. And a chopper up to first. Flip to the pitcher covering, and that'll retire the side. We go bottom 3. Still no score. It'll be 8-9-1 for the Cubs. PCA, Swanson, and Horner coming up. It's not a twofer. I'm sorry. I like this roster that Stearns has put together. But when your on-field leadership is garbage, how many Met fans thought this was a playoff team coming into the year with what they had on paper? So that's not Stearns' fault. Well, technically it's a lockout, not a strike, because there's no CBA. So it's a lockout. He didn't let Diaz walk. They offered Diaz 3 years, $97 million. The Dodgers offered more and said, if you go back to the Mets, we pull our offer off the table. So we took the Dodger offer. And I'm sorry, letting Alonso walk. Alonso is my favorite player on the Mets. I was not giving him a 5-year contract. Peterson is now on the mound here. Takes the first pitch strike. 0-1. And a chopper foul. 0-2. Down low. 1-2. And that one ripped into right center field. That'll split the gap. That'll be a leadoff double at least. He might go 3. Semion's relay, not in time. PCA with a leadoff triple. Oh, he almost fell. Runner on third, nobody out here for the Cubs. The 1-0. In for a strike, 1-1. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1. Up high. They check down at first. No swing, 3-1. And there's a strike, 3-2. Well, Meyers is off. It's Peterson now, Roadrunner. So the 3-2 from Peterson. And a chopper down to third. Nice play by Bichette. He'll hold the runner at third. Over to first, 1 away. Hey, Joe. Joe, if I missed a comment from Joe, what's up, Joe? The throw back to third, double play, got him. Lead off triple, and Chicago does not score. Caught by Semien at second. The throw back to third is in time. We go to the fourth. Still no score. For the Mets, it'll be Bichette, Lindor, and Robert coming up. Maybe that's the kind of play to break you out of a funk. I'm sorry to hear that, Joe. What? Mac says what? They had the infield played in, too. A miracle, he says. It's a Festivus miracle. We are 4 away over on the YouTube side. 4 away from 8,800. Let's go. Oh, one of my favorite Garth songs. Who can tell me the movie? I'll give you the name of the song. No Googling it. You got to know it. The Garth Brooks song is When You Come Back to Me Again. Outside 1-0. The 1-0. And driven out to center. PTA on the run. And he'll make the catch. Oh, that had to be cool, Joe. Outside, 1-0 the count here. On the outside corner, 1-1. The 1-1. Bounce in the dirt, 2-1. The 2-1. Inside, 3-1. Oh, let's be frank with Steve Gelbs. Oh, not yet. It says coming up. He gave the Dodger dog a 1.5. A 1.5. The 3-1 on the outside corner, 3-2. No Coke, Pepsi. What's up, Frank? The 3-2. Popped foul. The 3-2. And Lindor cranks one out to right. Suzuki's there. 2 away. Jermaine says need to stop this ridiculous losing streak. Swung on a miss. Robert, 0-1. The 0-1. Down low, 1-1. That's right, Gary. There are 3 correct ways to eat a hot dog. On the bright side, I like pizza. Not if you're eating Chicago style pizza, you don't. The 2-1. Grounded down to third. Ball by Bregman, but he's got it. The Mets go down 1-2-3. We go bottom 4. Still scoreless. No red solo cup. No red solo cup. Mrs. PAS stopped and got some lunch, and they gave her two cans of unsponsored Dr. Pepper. Erica's back today. What's up, Erica? The sun finally came out there at Wrigley, and the fans cheered. That was funny. All right, here's Gelb's giving his review of the Chicago dog. Oh, and he got a real legit Chicago dog. Hey, Jake, what's up, buddy? If you remember the Chicago Cub beer snake thing a few years ago, the young man that Gelbs was interviewing way back then, it's helping him eat a hot dog. And a chopper foul, 0-2 to count. Stoney's here. What's up, Stoney? Oh yeah, that's a good hot dog. A Chicago dog is good. No, agreed. Ketchup does not belong on hot dogs. The 0-2. And a chopper up the first. Semion's got it actually. Over the first, one away. Stevie. He calls him Stevie like they're buddies. The 1-0 and a chopper foul, 1-1. Cito's here. What's up, Cito? The 1-1. Up high, 2-1. Inside. Ooh, called a strike, 2-2. The man of 7 just started following us on the Rumble side. Thank you. The 2-2. And another chopper. Lindor's got a nope. He would have had to made a bare hand play. He can't make it. So it's an infield single. That's what Dirty Harry said. No ketchup. Ketchup does not belong on a hot dog. Spicy mustard's okay. Relish is okay. Sauerkraut is okay. Runner on first with one out here. Outside. No throw back down to first. The 1-0. Down low, 2-0. $87.97. We are closing in on 8,800. Let's go. Up high, 3-0. Dredd says, get Lindor off this team. Ketchup is a must. The 3-0 in for a strike, 3-1. Not on a hot dog, it's not. The 3-1. And broken bat down to Bichette. He's going to go to second for one. Semi in the turn, not in time. No, Stoney. The answer is no. Two out with a runner on first now. Runner on first. Two out here for Suzuki. I'm not sure. I'd have to look. We are more barbecue sauce. Oh, just missed on the snap throw over to first. Jacob says, John, you a pineapple pizza type guy? Honestly, I can say I have never had it, so I'm not going to judge it until I had it. Love pizza, as you can tell, big dude, but like to taste the pineapple, but I've never had it together. Fouled off 1-1. Frank says no ketchup on a hot dog. The fundies don't look good. What do you mean the fundies don't look good? Miss Gina says the math's not mathing today. Outside, the throw back down to first. Man, that was close again. 2-1 to count. But on a hot dog, you like ketchup and ranch on a hot dog? No, 3-1. Whoa, look at that tire. The 3-1. And that one crushed out the center. Robert will come in and make the catch on the run. We go to the fifth. Still scoreless. It'll be Melendez, Vientos, and Beatty coming up for the Mets. Joe says Dijon mustard and onions. Stoney says, sorry, yuck, ranch on a hot dog. I lost my appetite. I was just asking. I didn't know if he said that or not. Ketchup is more go-to. No, it is not. No, we're not talking about what brand of hot dog, John. We're talking about toppings. FL John says no ketchup on a hot dog. No ketchup on a hot dog. 0-2 to count here to Melendez. The 0-2. Outside, 1-2. Oh, first off, somebody luminous Canadian bacon. Come on. And that one lifted foul down the left field side. Call it what it really is, just a slab of ham. Don't call it Canadian bacon. It's a slab of ham. Down low, 2-2. Miss Gina says she loves pizza and loves pineapple, but not together. Yeah, I like them both. I just haven't had them together. The 2-2. Down low, 3-2. The 3-2. And hooked it foul. We'll do it again. Pizza with pineapple. That is a sin. No fruit on pizza, says FL John. Melendez hits one out to right. Suzuki back to the track at the wall. It's out of here. Melendez with his first home run as a Met. Whoa, they're swinging a sledgehammer out there in the dugout. Mark says pineapple on pizza is actually really popular out here in Utah, Western U.S. And back up the middle, but played perfect by the second baseman, one away. In for a strike, and won the Beatty. The 0-1. Down low, 1-1. Oh, got to update our information here. The 1-1. On the outside corner. No, called the ball. And that one golfed down the first. Bush will get Rabbit, take it to the bag himself, 2 away. Two away here, nobody on. Semien takes a strike. Up high, 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Stoney says, I'm kind of glad the Mets gave Melendez a second chance to come up and play. Yep. 2-1. Outside, 3-1. The 3-1. And that one fouled back, 3-2. The 3-2. And popped up. Bush in fair territory will make the catch. But Mets get the leadoff home run from Melendez. We're halfway through. 1-0. Let's check the poll here now that we're halfway through. If the Mets lose today, should Mendoza be fired? We have 81 votes in the poll. 52% say yes, 35% say no, and 14 said he should have been fired already. We have 112 people watching, only 43 likes today. That's why we're not getting pushed out more, because people aren't hitting that thumbs up for us. For the Cubs here in the bottom of the fifth, Ballesteros, Kelly, and PTA. Kings and Avalanche game one has started. No score there halfway through the first period. And chopped foul 0-1. Stoney says, forgot to congratulate you on your Flyer win yesterday. Thank you, Stoney. What a game. Our young rookie, Martone, got the game-winning goal. That one rolled to Semien over to first, one away. I want to know, ask Ronnie, now Gary can't hear me, but ask Ronnie what that does to a starting pitcher. Inside 1-0. I want to know what a starting pitcher thinks of coming in after an opener was used. In for a strike, 1-1. That might be animal abuse for Frank's pit bull. Yeah, putting him with Mendoza. Yeah. The 1-1. Down low, 2-1. The 3-1. In for a strike, 3-2. The 3-2. Swung on a missed. Struck him out. Little voice crackage there. Oh, PCA gets drilled right in the back. First pitch. That'll bring up Swanson. Yeah, right, Stoney. If Peterson could pitch like this, I wouldn't be too worried about him. Right. PCA takes off. Go down that second. Got him. Boom. You do not run on Terrence. He's tagged on the back. He's out. We go to the 6th. Still 1-0. Why? When are teams going to learn you do not run on Terrence? Nah, that's a possibility, AB, because he is a free agent after this season as well. So we go to the 6th. Still 1-0 Mets. As John said, you cannot run on Terrence. Nope. They don't learn. Jonathan's here. That's why we have Terrence behind the plate. Dredd says Terrence is great. I'm actually surprised 34% of people are saying no, that Mendy shouldn't be fired. Bud says, let's go, Matt. Score some more runs. Outside, 1-0. On the outside corner. No, called a ball. No challenge. Right, Jonathan? How long, man? I think since we got him, right? We pretty much stole him from the Yankees. That's a fair ball by Torrens down into the left field corner. He'll pull in the second with a leadoff double. Back to the top of the lineup here with Bench. Oh, that looked odd by Bregman. Oh, both Jonathans are here. What's up, Jonathan? Jonathan I and Jonathan M. Here's Bench. Oh, Assad will step off the mound here. Inside, 1-0. Third baseman Bregman's playing in. Bush is now on his way back. In for a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. And a chopper up the middle. That'll advance the runner, 1 out. 6-3 on the putout. That'll bring up Bichette. Bud says Torrens looks good. Yeah, Torrens again. Maybe keep him in the lineup. Whoa, way up and in the Bichette, 1-0. Infield is playing in here for the Cubs. Popped foul, 1-1. Yeah, I haven't heard anything about an injury, Stoney, but I'll look for that. That's hit on the ground to third, short. 2 away. That'll bring up Lindor, 0 for 2. So Benj, I'm not going to blame Benj because Benj got the runner over to third, but Bichette couldn't hit the ball in the air there to get the run home. Jacob Webb getting warmed up in the Cubs bullpen. And we're getting a pitching change. We are getting a pitching change here. So welcome in, everybody. We have 138 in the live YouTube stream. Make sure you hit them thumbs up for us. Consider hitting that free subscribe button as well. $54 likes on the stream. Let's go. Keep climbing. Oops. Is that not working? No, it's working. Still no score in the first between the Kings and Avalanche. The Celtics beat the Sixers in game 123-91. Other baseball games going on right now. The Yankees and Royals are still in a rain delay. The sun just came out here. The Nationals are beating the Giants 3-0. The Pirates are beating the Rays 5-2. Guardians lead the Orioles 6-4. Marlins lead the Brewers 5-1. Twins lead the Reds 3-1. Cardinals lead the Astros 4-1. Dodgers and Rockies no score, and the Mets lead the Cubs 1-0 here, with a runner on third and 2 out in the top of the sixth. The first pitch to Lindor, outside 1-0. I can check. What's up, everybody that came over from Fitzy's channel? Welcome in. Thank you, Fitzy, for the redirect. And that one line foul, 1-1. I don't think so. I don't think they play 2 days in a row. No. Congrats to Fitzy's Celtics on the win. The 1-1. Swung on a mass 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. A leadoff double is stranded. We go bottom six. Still 1-0 Mets. The Celtics games was fast. Yeah, it was. Jason Sears says, let's go Mets. Turn this season around. Wasted double. Yep, absolutely, Raymond. Dredd says the same thing. Another wasted double. We'll leave that there because when we end, we'll see who's live. For the Cubs coming up here in the sixth, it'll be 9-1-2. Swanson, Horner, and Bush. Fitzy says, as soon as I come in, the Mets are going to give up some runs. If the Mets give up a run this inning, Fitzy is banished. Permanently placed in iPad Alcatraz. At this pace, Lindor finished the season with 10 RBI. Fouled off 0-1. Johnny waving at us again. What's up, Johnny? Hey, Jeff is back. What's up, Jeff? Up and in, 1-0, or 1-1, excuse me. Brad's back. The 1-1. Inside, 2-1. The 2-1. And a chopper to third. Bichette on the scoop and throws him out. Viento stayed on the bag. I don't know. We might need to see that. Cubs are not challenging. So 1 away. Back to the top of the lineup with Horner. Let's look. Nope, he was still on the bag. Horner's 0 for 1 today with a walk in and line out to second. That line out to second was actually a double play as they got PCA off a third. Peterson didn't start, Fitzy. And that one lined out to left, and that'll drop in for a base hit. A 1-out single for Horner. They used an opener for the first 2 innings. The throw down the second, got him. No, they called him safe. I don't know about that. I don't know. That is close. No challenge by the Mets. So a runner on second with 1 out. Man, that was close. Diving knockdown by Lindor. He gets up, throws the first 2 away. Runner moves to third. Great job by Lindor. Not only to 2 things on that play. He stops it from going in the center field, which would have tied the game at 1. But then he gets up and throws him out at first. Off the heel of the glove. Are we getting a pitching change? And Peterson's done. Brazoban will be the pitcher coming in. Runner on third and 2 outs. But Peterson today, 4 2/3 innings. We'll see if he gives up the run because he is responsible. We'll see if he's responsible for, or he is responsible for the runner on third. But we'll see if Brazoban gets out of it. Nice little turnaround from Peterson. Elizabeth says, let's go Cubs. Joe says magic number is 2 for 8,800. Yep. Kind of like when we got to 8,700. There's no giveaway for 8,800. We'll do a giveaway at 10K. Oh, my guy's up to 8th place. He's having a nice quiet day. Let's go. And so far, every Cubs fan, Bud's 100% right. Every Cubs fan that's come in so far has been very respectful, rooting for their team. That's it. Tuesday night, our next Mets broadcast will be live. Nolan McLean on the mound. Hopefully, Sharon will be in the chat for that one with her cousin Nolan on the mound. Bregman's 1 for 2 today. Up high, 1-0. Outside, 2-0. The 2-0. Bounced in the dirt. 3-0. Thank you, Frank. Big win. Always a big one when you start a series off on the road and you can split the inside ball 4, so a 4-pitch walk from Brazaban. That'll bring up Hap. Ron Duffney's here. What's up, Ron? So the Flyers at minimum will get a split in Pittsburgh. So runners on the corners here. 4 balls, 4 straight balls. I'm good, Ron. How are you? Bounced in the dirt. Not even close to the strike zone here. The 1-0. There's a strike. 1-1. What's up, Wolves? The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1. Hap takes inside. It's 3-1. Come on, Brazaban. You walked the first man. You've thrown 8 pitches so far. 7 balls, 1 strike. Outside ball 4. That'll load the bases. Pitching coach out to talk to Brazoban. Don't be nice. Light a fire under his backside. Come in to get a guy out, and you've walked the first two guys on 9 pitches. Now it's dangerous because Suzuki knows you got to throw a strike. Swung on a miss, 0-1. The 0-1. In for a strike, goes quickly ahead 0-2. The 0-2. Brazoban deals and popped up. Foul. We'll do it again. Dredd says grand slam and Mendoza gets fired. The 0-2 from Brazoban. He deals. Swung on and missed. He struck him out. After walking the first 2 batters, he comes out and strikes out the third one. We go to the 7th. Still 1-0 Mets. Robert Jr., Melendez, and Vientos coming up. Up to 163 in the chat. Let's go. Up to 172 in the chat. Let's go. Smash them thumbs up for us. Still no score in the Kings Avalanche game. They're in the first intermission. Dodgers have a 2-0 lead over the Rockies in the 4th. Cardinals up 4-1 over the Astros in the 7th. Twins up 3-1 over the Reds in the 7th. Marlins up 5-1 over the Brewers in the 7th. Guardians up 6-4 over the Orioles in the 8th. Pirates up 6-2 over the Rays in the 8th. Nats up 3-0 over the Giants going to the 9th. And the Royals and Yankees are still in a rain delay. Chat, where's the Pepto? Yeah. Oh, here we go. The SNY is back late. It's already an 0-1 count. Come on, SNY, man. The 0-1 and ripped foul 0-2. The 0-2. And that one ripped foul. Michael says, lucky there. This offense has got to help out the pitchers a little bit. Yeah. The 0-2. And fouled off. We'll do it again. Who's pitching here? Webb's still on the mound here for the Cubs. So he's got to face at least two batters. Is it? Yeah, two batters this inning. And a ground ball to short. Swanson's got it. Fires across. One away. The Mets should have more than one run in this game, but that's been the story with this team. If Stearns waits until the end of the year to fire Mendoza, well, first off, Mendoza's contract is up, so he won't have to fire him. But then Stearns is getting fired too, then, if that's the case. Night one of WrestleMania sucked, except for Paige's return. The one up high 2-0. Swung on a miss, 2-1. We're at 1-0 because Melendez's last at bat hit the solo home run. 2-1 to count. Down low, 3-1. I'm not firing Stearns. We all thought this was a playoff team on paper entering the season. Swung on a foul tip, 3-2. No, it is not. Wolves, that's a BS comment because we all thought this was a playoff team to start the season. That's on the manager, not on the general manager. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 2 away. All right, guys. You go watch Frank the Tank some more, please. One and one to count. Yeah, before the season started, Chris, a lot of people thought this was a playoff team. Down low, 3-1. Swung on a miss, 3-2. There's ground ball is short. Swanson's got it. Over to first. We go bottom 7. Stand up and stretch, everybody. Still 1-0 Mets. We will do that as well. We'll get a snack. And we'll be right back for the bottom of the 7th. All right, let's come back in for the chat. Brooks Really, the new pitcher here for the Mets. Up high, 1-0. Shaw will pinch hit here. Shaw, who I thought was going to pinch hit yesterday. Instead, it was Kelly, and Kelly hit the 3-run home run. There's a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. In for a strike, 1-2. The 1-2. Ripped. Nice play by Bichette. Off balance throw, not in time. Nice play by Bichette to make sure that didn't go down the line and into the corner. Here's Kelly. Inside, 1-0. Kelly's 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts. The 1-0. Inside, 2-0. Pick-off throw, not in time. In for a strike, 2-1. The 2-1. And that one popped up. Shallow left. Lindor going out, waving everybody off. Oh, Benj, what are you doing, dude? 1 away. No, that's true because you're keeping your eye on the ball. Inside, 1-0. PCA is 1 for 1 with a triple and was hit by a pitch. The 1-0. And that goes to the backstop. That'll move the runner up. Dr. Delay is here. What's up, Dr. Delay? Did Dr. Delay send everybody over? I did not get a notification on my end. Swung on a miss, 2-1. What's up, Dr. Delay? Welcome in. If you came over with Dr. Delay, appreciate you. How'd your Pirates do today? And PCA hits one out to right. Beatty settles under it. He'll make the catch. Shaw holds it second. 2 away. Guys, make sure you check out Dr. Delay. He does a great job of covering the Pittsburgh Pirates, the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Pittsburgh Penguins, mixes in other football, other baseball as well. Did a great job of covering March Madness this year. Dr. Delay, let us know what you got coming up. We're getting another pitching change here. Yes, sir. Redirecting the support and see how the Mets and Cubs go. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Up to 222 in the chat. Let's go. Delay did send a bunch of people over. Appreciate that, buddy. My Flyers last night did beat Dr. Delay's Penguins in game 1. But I expect the Penguins to respond tomorrow. Hit those thumbs up for us. We're up to 239 in the chat. Let's go. We're up to 68 likes on the stream. Smash them thumbs up for us. We really appreciate that. Luke Weaver will be the new pitcher here for the Mets, with a runner on second and 2 outs, with the Mets holding on to that 1-0 lead. Dr. Delay says one more subscriber to 8,800. Let's go. It's free. Outside, 1-0. Raymond says, get this guy, Weaver. Swanson's 0 for 2 today. He's grounded out to Bichette at third both times. The 1-0. Outside, 2-0. And there we go. 8,800, everybody. Let's go. There's a strike, 2-1. Thank you to whoever was 8,800. Really appreciate that. 200 away. 200 away from 9K. Weaver will deal the 2-1. Called a strike, 2-2. 2-2 the count here. Mets looking to end their 8-game losing streak, have a 1-0 lead, or 10-game losing streak, have a 1-0 lead here in the 7th. The 2-2. And that one popped up. Shallow center. Robert Jr. is there. He'll make the catch. We go to the 8th. Mets still lead 1-0. It'll be Beatty, Semien, and Terens coming up. Let's go. Thank you all so much. Appreciate that. Mm, 8,800. Let's check the NHL scoreboard today. Still scoreless in the second period there. The Kings and Avalanche, 13:45 to go in the second. In game one there, the Habs and Lightning, or as most people call them, the Canadians. They play game one at 5:45. Bruins Sabres tonight at 7:30. Mammoth and Golden Knights at 10. Some baseball finals. The Nationals beat the Giants 3-0. The Pirates beat the Rays 6-3. The Yankees and Royals are still in a rain delay. The Guardians have an 8-4 lead over the Orioles in the ninth. Marlins up 5-1 over the Brewers in the eighth. Twins up 3-1 over the Reds. The Cardinals up 4-1 over the Astros. And the Dodgers now lead the Rockies 3-1. White Sox up 1-0 over the A's, going bottom one. Padres Angels scoreless. Rangers Mariners scoreless. And Blue Jays Diamondbacks all scoreless in the first inning. Let's go. Thank you, Dr. DeLay, for helping us get there. Once again, Beatty, Semien, Terens here for the Mets. Riley Martin, a new pitcher here for the Cubs. 5 games so far, 5 in the third innings, no runs, 3 hits, 5 strikeouts. Taylor will be the pinch hitter here for Beatty. Taylor can stay in the game in right field, or they can move him to left and put Benj in right. Swung on a miss, quickly down 0-2. The 0-2. Called strike 3. Taylor takes three straight pitches, dude. If you're gonna pinch hit, you got to swing the bat. Here's Semien. He's 0-1. Had a sacrifice his first time. Bounced in the dirt, 1-0. The 1-0. That's pulled down the left field line, and it'll drop. Semien now 1-for-2 on the day. That'll bring up Terens. Excuse me, everybody, for grabbing a quick bite to eat here. Frank says the Habs have too much speed. I don't know. The Flyers beat him every time they played him this year. And for a strike, 0-1 here to Terens. Terens is 1-for-2. Had a leadoff double his last at bat, but was stranded at third. The 0-1. Terens pops it out to center field. PCA is there, waving everybody off. Back to the top of the lineup with Benj. Oh, Francisco Alvarez will bat here. Chopped foul, 0-1. The 0-1. Chopped foul again, 0-2. The 0-2. I think he went. Did they check down at first? No. 1-2 to count. The 1-2. Bounce in the dirt, 2-2. Christopher says, how is it possible to be this inept offensively? Devin Williams better have it today. I don't get it. I don't get it either, Christopher. Outside, 3-2. The 3-2. Alvarez fouls it off. We'll do it again. If Alvarez can get on, Bichette will be the next batter. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Swinging for the fences. We go bottom 8. Still 1-0 Mets. Still 1-0. See if Fitzy's going live. I don't know. I think the Red Sox game got delayed, I think. They already changed the start time of the game once. But I don't know if they're going live at 4:30 or not. It still says 4:30 start time. Still says it's raining. It's supposed to rain there till about 8 o'clock tonight. When was the last time Weaver and Williams pitched? Well, Weaver pitched yesterday. And Weaver pitched game 1 of this series, or Williams pitched game 1 of this series. You would let Kimberly start the 9th. Just saying. Tommy Pham now in left field. Why'd they take Benj out? Oh, because they pinch hit for him. Sorry. Evan Williams already getting warmed up in the Met bullpen. Weaver's still on the mound. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. For the Cubs here, it's the top of their lineup. Horner, Bush, and Bregman. Nice play to Bichette. He sets and fires across, 1 away. So Weaver's retired the 2 batters he's faced. Exactly, Paula. It's the whole team at the same time, not 1 or 2 players. Agreed 100%. Bush hits one in the semi, a nice backhand there over the first, 2 away. Stop talking wrestling. When I've done wrestling streams here, nobody shows up. Now when I'm doing Mets games and they're winning 1-0 in the 8th inning, you all want to talk wrestling. In for a strike, 0-1. Absolutely, 100%, Stoney. Even if we win this, I'm still concerned. It's 1-0, and we're struggling again. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Up high, 1-2. The 1-2. And a ground ball to Lindor. Over the first, the 1-2-3 inning. We go to the 9th. Still 1-0 Mets. For the Mets, it'll be Bichette, Lindor, and Robert Jr. looking for an insurance run. That's a great commercial. All right. Anybody talks wrestling from now on is getting timed out. Need some insurance. Yes, we do. Yeah, he meant Kimberly. Yeah, Kimberly, not Kimberly. I don't know. They used Kimberly yesterday, so I don't know if they'll use them today. Do I think the Cubs can win this? No, I do not. All right, here we go. Top 9. Fouled off. Corbin Martin, first appearance this season. Fouled straight back again, 0-2 to Bichette. And yes, do I think the Cubs can win this? They can. Depends on what version of Devin Williams we get. The 0-2. And a chopper to short. Swanson's got it. One away. Happ, Suzuki, and Shaw coming up for the Cubs in the bottom of the inning. We'll see if it's still 1-0. Outside, 1-0. Let's go Mets is Doug. Frank says let's go Mets as well. The 1-0. Up high. Ball 2-0. And lifted out to left. Happ will come back in. He backed up to the track and then he came running in. Even Lindor's laughing. 2 away. Who used caps? That's a fair ball down to the left field corner. Nope. Robert, he's going to be out at second. Nope. He stayed at first. Wow. He would have been out. If somebody's just putting LGM in the chat or something like that, or one word or 2 words, they can do all caps. It's when they write a paragraph in all caps. No capital letters. Don't write a whole sentence in capital letters. It's annoying. Here's Melendez. He got the run today on the solo home run. In for a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. And Melendez fouls it off, 1-2. The 1-2 to Melendez. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. We go bottom 9. Mets still lead 1-0. Happ, Suzuki, and Shaw. Let's see. Did Fitzy go live? Yeah, but don't be. If somebody's just putting LGM, that's fine. Or a sentence or something. Let me come over and set everybody up to go over to Thomas Fitzpatrick when we're done. Fitzy's got the Red Sox game today. Oh, I think. Maybe not. Well, no, Fitzy's live. We'll have to keep an eye on that just in case he changes it up. The frostbite's going to set in, he said. It's called alcohol, Gary. Oh, Williams hasn't pitched since L.A. Yikes. Looking for his third save of the year. No, I'm not doing Sunday night. I'll be watching WrestleMania night 2. Since I did the Flyer game last night during night 1. The 1-0 to Hap. There's a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. In for a strike, 1-2. Nice pitch by Williams. The 1-2. And a grounder to short. Oh, and that'll make its way. What are we doing? It's a leadoff single. That should have been right where Lindor was playing. Where was he? Lindor's playing behind the second base bag. What are we doing? I thought we got rid of the shift. Kingery will be the pinch runner here. Devon, get the tables. All right, here we go. Runner on first, nobody out. Williams will deal. And he fouls one off, 0-1. Raymond says, get a double play here. Sign me up for that. Oh, challenge that. Challenged by Terens. It was called a ball. It was called a ball. It was close to me. It's the 9th inning, so I don't mind the challenge. And it's a strike. 0-2. 0-2. Wow. Man, just nicked the corner or the top part of the zone. Oh, and 2 the count. You can't boo the technology. You wanted it. The 0-2. Williams will set and deal. Swung and a missed. He struck him out. One away. Michael Conforto will be the pinch hitter. Oh, no. Come on. No. 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 Sean, somebody tag Sean and tell him to hit the live button. We're in the bottom of the ninth inning. He's hoping the Mets get insurance in the ninth. And Conforto rockets one out to right, and that'll get in for extra bases. And it gets away, and that'll. Pinch hit RBI double. Jacob, how about being here more often, and you'll know what's going on. And Taylor couldn't play that one off the wall. Got by him. Runner on second is the winning run. Here's Kelly. In for a strike, 0-1. In the dirt, Conforto stays at second base. Wow. Mets are lucky there. The 1-1. And a ground ball foul, 1-2. This team, man. Always PA. Former Mets always become Met killers. The 1-2. Swung on a miss, 2 away. But we all talked that the Mets needed an insurance run. Yeah, I want to pitch the PCA here as well. I'm not walking him. Down low, 1-0. The 1-0. Down low. Oh, swung on and missed. That ball way down low. 1-1, excuse me. 1-1 to count. Fouled off. 1-2. Exactly, Jacob. That's why I said no when he came to the plate. Williams deals the 1-2. Pop foul. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Popped up. Out the left. Pham towards the line. And it goes out of play. Still 1-2 the count. So the Cubs have tied it here in the bottom of the ninth. Now with a chance to win it with Conforto at second and Pete Crow Armstrong at the plate. 1-2 the count here. Bounced in the dirt. 2-2. You hate the Mets, but here you are commenting on a live stream about the Mets during a Met game. Two and two the count. To 2-2. Down low, 3-2. th pitch of the inning coming up from Williams. The 3-2. Williams deals. Swung on and missed at a ball in the dirt. We go bottom. We go to the 10th now. Excuse me. It'll be Vientos, Taylor, and Semien coming up for the Mets. We'll see if they put in a different runner, but Melendez will be the free runner at second. Hockey playoffs today. The Avalanche have a 1-0 lead over the Kings, going almost a second intermission here. Finals today in baseball. The Nats beat the Giants 3-0. Pirates beat the Rays 6-3. Guardians beat the Orioles 8-4, and the Marlins beat the Brewers 5-3. Who had an 8-0 lead? The Blue Jays have an 8-0 lead over the Diamondbacks in the second inning. Yikes. Oh my goodness, guys, stop complaining about the players we let go. You can't do nothing about it. If you love that player so much, go be a fan of the team they're on now, please. Did the game start, Ramsey? I know it was raining in Boston, so I didn't know if they were going to have another delay. I have Ryan Nelson in fantasy minus 10 points. And for a strike, Vientos challenges it. Vientos challenged it. I don't know about that. Vientos is not good at this. And it's a ball. 1-0. He won the challenge this time. The 1-0. And popped it up. Horner on the infield dirt will make the catch. 1 away. That'll bring up Taylor. Getting his second at-bat since coming into the game. Down low, 1-0. Fouled straight back, 1-1. The 1-1. And popped foul. Do it again. Or excuse me, 1-2 now. 1-2. Subscriber count on YouTube's up to 8802. Welcome into all the new subs today. The 1-2 to Taylor. Golfed in the air out the left. It'll be caught. 2 away. Mets still haven't moved the runner from second base. Why are you worrying about another season? Mendoza should be fired now. Straight back, 0-1. And his contract's up after this year, so he's not getting another one anyway. The 0-1. Up high, 1-1. Jonathan I was here. He disappeared. Miss Gina disappears. People are going to start losing mod status. Fouled off 1 and 2. The Mets didn't make a run last year. Remember, they missed the playoffs outside 2 and 2. The 2-2. Bounce in the dirt. 3 and 2. The 3-2. It pokes one towards the right side. Has no play. The throw to the plate. Oh, Melendez stayed at third. That'll bring up Terrence. Up high, 1-0. The 1-0. In for a strike. The fake throw down the second. Simeon steals the bag. But the count is 1-1 to Terrence. Any chance he's safe at home there? No, he would have been out. Swung on a miss, 1 and 2. No, he would have been out by a good 10 feet. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. We go bottom 10. PCA will be the free runner for the Cubs. Craig Kimbrell will be the pitcher for the Mets. And forgive me, Miss Gina. I keep forgetting. 'But here we go. Whoa. Strand runners again. Yep. Chances to win 0.04. Is it that high? Honestly, is it that high? Because I don't think we have any chance, honestly. One 177 votes in the poll. 56% saying yes, Mendoza should be fired. 30% saying no, and 14% saying he should have been fired already. Craig Kimbrell will try to get to the 11th. Honestly, I don't know if the Mets lose this, I don't know how Mendoza keeps his jobs. But we'll see. Sony says he's here but quiet as well. 100 likes. Let's go. Are we really? We are. Let's go. We haven't done that in a long time. I think the Giant series was the last time we had 100 likes. Fastball outside for ball one. Patrick says we need a strikeout and a double play. Swanson pops it up. It goes out of play, 1-1. Stop. Can't fire Mendoza with the best hitter. They won the first 4 games without him. I don't want to hear you can't fire him. The first 4 games Soto was hurt, the Mets won. The 1-1. Popped up again. Terren sheds the mask. It goes out of play. 1-2. Yeah. Yep. The Mets won the first 4 without Soto, and then now they've lost 10 in a row. So 4-10. 4-10 without Soto. Kimbrel's tough to bunt on. The 1-2 to Swanson. And it gets away. The runner will move to third. Now a fly ball wins it. No, the players on the roster has nothing to do with Mendoza. The play on the field has everything to do with Mendoza. The 2-2. 3-2. So they won 4 and then lost the rest. Yep. You can fire him, but it's not his fault. So whose fault was it last year on the complete collapse? They were the best team in June. And then they completely fell apart. Since June last year, and counting the beginning of this year, the Mets have the worst record in the sport. No, you don't feel our pain. You're a Rockies fan. You have no hope. The 3-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 1 away. Nico Horner, the batter now. And that one hit out to right. Taylor is there. He makes the catch. The throw to the plate is not in time, and the Cubs win it 2-1. So the wild pitch is what causes the Mets to lose. That's 11 consecutive losses. We'll be back Tuesday night with Game 1 against Minnesota. So we'll try it again. We'll be back to hockey coverage tomorrow night for Game 2 between the Flyers and Penguins. On the YouTube side, when I end the stream, it's going to ask you if you want to redirect over to Thomas Fitzpatrick. He's got the Red Sox and Tigers game, and we'll see everybody next time.